Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's another day, a beautiful day outside from the view of my window here in my office. There is some blue sky, some white clouds, but I have a suspicion there might be some grey ones over in the west. We'll see when I venture outside. It is a gorgeous morning, and let's continue onward with that and, the good energies. I'm Ros Bounty, Psychic Medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. So that's the purpose that we're here for, not a weather report. So let's slide across to the cards, tune into your psychic senses and your spirit guides, and let's see what the cards have in store for us today. And I forgot to do that, zoom it down, because that's what we do. It's usually in the right aspect, and I didn't check that one, but that's fine. Here we go. Get my Apple Pencil. Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck by Ciro Marchetti and expanded edition. That's the usual that I'm using and have done for a number of years. Here we have the three cards as the spread, which is the stars, the birds, and the fox. And we have the owl card, which I love this one. It's got gorgeous greens in it too. As far as don't let anyone rustle your feathers. Gorgeous card. I like that green. It's very nice. It's a little different to what my lawn has there. Anyway, what we'll do is now zoom in to get the bigger vision on these cards so we can see them a little more clearly. That's better. And center them, of course. So as you can tell, it does look like there's quite a lot of sunshine, because we can see that the faded light, like it's fading out the colours on this because of the really nice sunshine coming through the window. Right. Central card. This is the one that I read as the energies for the day today, and we've got the owls. So again, we have this main theme of bringing in our sense of listening first, taking the time to really sit and observe what is around us throughout our day, and then taking action. So this one's going to be that energies revisiting. I think it's the reminder that really we do need to be fully aware of our senses. It doesn't have to be 24/7, as in fully conscious of everything that's going on, but it's certainly having that pose first if we do need to listen. And it can just be purely a state of rest after we've been doing what we need to do for our day. So bring all of that energy in whatever way it means for you. I'm enjoying that observation that that is a rest state as well. But we're never fully turned off as such. We are vigilant and we're watching and using the senses. I suppose in those days where we did have that hunter-gatherer sense of, I'm not going to say caveman because I think that's probably too broad. It's that sense of self-protection as we just went about those earlier eons of existence, that we did need to have that subconscious was a little bit more highly elevated because of that sense of protection from the predators and being mindful of that and what we were doing as well. And then, moving through the ages, we see how much our intelligence has actually helped us or not through those centuries, as we can sort of think, gee, do we never learn by history? It's wonderful to have this as part of our day, being able to sit and reflect and look and listen and sense anything that we need to, then to act. Okay, so that's the predominant aspect of what we're looking at today. And good morning to you, Shaz. So louder and clearer to hear you in my time profile. But good morning, Roz. Still, that's all right. Whichever way that is, I don't know why it's doing that. Others had actually been able to hear it quite well in the profile. So don't know what's happening for you there. Anyway, it is lovely to see you here. Now, here we go with the stars. There's multitudes, absolutely millions and billions and whatever of the stars that we see in our skies at night. This is reflecting that, as in you can see multiples, multiples, some brighter than others and everything, and the one that stands out. This would represent in our home space, it's the natal chart, the birth, the family of what planets' influence are for us on our birth, but how that influences us in the moment now as the planets do transition. So that's the astrology of what a science has been built around the stars and the energies and the planets, because planets technically, I suppose, are still only stars. They are matter that is floating in space like Earth is. Here we have, though, a star that is predominant, so that I think is talking about our today and what is the important influence that's there. But ultimately, stars are what we dream forward, of what we're bringing into our existence as far as the thoughts and the patterns that we have with these influences of a natal chart. But bring in the dreams, let them become true. Really start to believe in what you are aiming for. You know, what is your deepest desire? And bring that in, that lovely starry red center of passion, if there's something that you are really passionate about. And have that grow out and into our day. That's what I'm feeling from this. So allow that to touch your influence of, you know, whatever it is that your thoughts, actions are going to be today. Because remember, it's the thoughts and the actions coming in. And we do have Corinna here as well. Whoops, just going to pop that comment up. And that's going to show in both, yes, because that's the ECAM. So lovely to have you here this morning, Corinna. And is your volume, do you hear me clearly as well? Because you'd be on my profile or page, I think, not the My Time TV. Anyway, as we move across to the fox, now this almost seems like a counterintuitive energy to what we have here as far as deep thoughts, you know, the way that we're going to be today with our, and remember, birds are communication as well. I forgot to mention that. This is how we're communicating with ourselves, I think. So what does the fox communicate to us that's in connection with the owls and the star for today? I think, like anything, this one is more that sense of, is a fox a predator? It's a work card, I know that, in the true meaning of a Lenormand. And hi, Liz, lovely to have you here too, and having a fabulous day, or have a fabulous day, thank you. So with the fox, is it, we probably don't think sometimes of these other creatures having thoughtfulness and thoughts and thinking and the rest. It's we do think automatically sly fox. Yes, they work through things in the mind. They are smart. Even I've seen on farms where they can actually seem to learn patterns and actions to repeat them, and you know that they work it out. So they have a level of intelligence we probably don't understand fully, but they are looking after their own, the same as the rooster here is looking after his own, which is the chook yard, the chicken coop, his flock of chickens, whatever you want to call it. You know, there is that sense of place and space with this because he's got territory. The fox is wondering, how am I going to get past that territory? How is that going to be relative to our workspace today? It could be that you are needing to work out different ways to work around impediments. There could be something that is blocking your way. Or are you trying to manipulate something that is a don't go there type of a factor? There's quite a few meanings that this could be. What is it in context of your own work environment is this going to be relevant for? So you may just need to go away and admit defeat, or you can move different perspectives around in your mind, in the way that you're working things out, in the solution to whatever the problem is, that there are going to be different ways of doing this. And it is with that, what is the ultimate goal that you're looking for as well? You know, is it for good purposes or not? It's that, and I'm not quite sure what that is, that the light seems to be at the tip of its tail. I've not noticed that before, so that could be something meaningful. It looks like some glowing lichen, some sort of a mossy thing there. So we could be overlooking, stepping past something that is obvious and needing attention, because our attention is diverted to another area that we need to re-look, rethink, and, like the owl, sit and contemplate using all of what our senses are and our knowledge. Sorry, I've just got the hiccups. So tap into that you sense around this for your own situation with your work. It could be that you're needing to rethink and sort out another way, a different way of doing things. Because, of course, if you keep repeating the same action and getting the same results, you're not getting anywhere, are you? So step back and think about it in this context of using that our wisdom through your day to day. And as far as your home space, it really is, what is it? It is bringing those dreams forward and allowing that is the natural process for you as an individual to move through all of this, as the energies that influence, that help us to act in whatever we have for our day to day. Okay? So that's sort of the interpretation that I have for you from these cards. It is not the be all and end all of how to interpret the cards or any type of symbolism. It really is what you feel within your that heart soul center, the connection with spirit, that the interpretation of any symbol is going to be for you. So trust that connection, trust that what you're feeling around, even what the cards might show you, or some other symbol that you might find throughout the day, that it is guiding you to be more of who you are, learning and growing each and every step of the way on your pathway in life. Okay? I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. And look, I think tomorrow, what is today's? Yeah, it's Saturday tomorrow, it's weekend. Should be still all right for around the half past 8 here. Adelaide Central Daylight Time. No, Standard Time. We're not Daylight Time. I'm getting confused because there's a program I was using and it was only giving me Adelaide Time in Daylight Saving Time, and we're not. We're definitely in Standard Time. So thank you so much. Keep being the best you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.